What's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the channel. I'm QuittyBags, and today, my dudes, we are reviewing Snapshot 20W49A for Minecraft Java Edition. Okay, my dudes, so let's get started. Now, before we do, let's see if we can smash that 100 like goal, and also, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that sub button to become one of the dudes, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell. All right, let's do this. So, as you guys can see, we are exploring Snapshot 20W49A. We have a couple different features released today, and one of them is added dripstone caves biome, and we also added Sculk Sensors. Very creepy, but cool add-on to Minecraft. Now, these things are very, very technical, and we're going to review them in just a few minutes. But first, we're actually going to check out Dripstone Caves biome. Now, you see all these? I actually made this up myself, this diagram. But we're going to go into the world and find a Dripstone Cave biome. Now, they haven't been added to the normal seeds yet, so you can't actually just start a new world and find one, and it won't be, like, in here. It won't generate. So what we're going to do is go to the menu, and I'm going to show you guys how to explore one. Alright, so we need to create a world with a single biome. So what we're going to go do, we're in the new world section, we're going to go to world options, we're going to go world type, and we're going to go all the way to single biome. Now this is the only way you can explore the new Dripstone Cave biomes. And then we're going to go down here and search for Dripstone Caves. Here we go, we found it right there, hit done, and then we can leave all this stuff and hit done there, and let's name our world. Alright, set it to creative so we can go on spectate mode, and let's go. Alright, so we're going to use the command /game mode spectator, and we're going to go find a dripstone cave. Alright, I see one down here. This is kind of weird. Let's check this out for a minute. So as you guys can see, here's a dripstone biome cave, and let's hit F3, and it says Minecraft biome dripstone caves. So it's built into a spawner. This one looks so weird. Let's go find another one. This one looks a little bit nicer. This is kind of cool. Now, I'm hoping it's not gonna actually generate like this, because as you guys can see, this is kind of weird. There's all kinds of stone and andesite and all kinds of different stuff here that doesn't really make it look that nice, but as you guys can see, it is down here, and yeah, that's how you explore through the dripstone caves. So just throw yourself on spectator mode and you guys can check these out yourselves. As you can see here, we found a ravine with some dripstone. I had to go exploring for a little more. Man, that actually looks pretty cool with the dripstone down here, and it still says dripstone caves, but I guess that's like the total whole biome, so it's always gonna say that. So very cool and looks pretty awesome, but I really, really hope they improve it, because I'm hoping it's actually like a designated dripstone cave and not just dripstone everywhere in random caves, because it looks kind of off in a way. All right, enough with the dripstone caves. Now, we do have a bit of a new update and a change with pointed dripstones. So before pointed dripstone, when you placed it, it would go down like that, and it would connect to the stactolite and the stalagmite, or whatever they're called, pointed the top dripstone and the bottom dripstone, and they would connect in the middle. Now, if you want, you can actually crouch now. So if you see, we have a 1, 2, 3 column here and a 1, 2. Now, normally it would just connect like that. Now you can actually crouch and place it, and it can be separated. Not a huge change, but definitely adds some features if you're looking to build your own custom cave setup. Alright, so moving on to the Sculk sensor. This is a little complex, alright? This little guy, creepy, but very complex. So he's basically a vibration sensor for redstone contraptions. Now, a very, very cool idea, and you guys know I'm not a huge redstone guy, you know, I'm not a redstone technician or engineer, whatever you want to call them. I honestly don't play with redstone too often, besides some easy farms. Now, this guy gets a little bit complicated, but we're going to go over some easy stuff. So, about these, they are called Sculk Sensors. They look like weird octopus tentacles coming out of some cake-looking block. Well, kind of the same size as a cake-looking block. And, yeah, they detect vibration and movement, as you guys can see. And they're very interesting because they detect movement, but when you sneak, they cannot detect you. When you jump, they can detect you. When you place a block, they can detect you. So, very interesting, but they don't detect each other. So, as you guys can see here, this one didn't detect the noise from that one. So it's kind of interesting how it'll detect noise from placing a block, but it won't detect the other Sculk sensor. Kind of handy in a way for future contraptions and stuff like that. So let's get into the technical specs here. I'm gonna read from the Sculk Sensors webpage on the Minecraft.com. So it actually says here, a vibration is anything that causes physical motion. If you are careful, there are some motions that are undetectable to sensors by sneaking. So we could sneak to avoid the sensor going off. These sneak-friendly vibrations currently include walking, falling to the ground, or throwing or shooting projectiles. So if you shoot an arrow, it'll detect you. If you place a block, it'll detect you. If you fall, it'll detect you. If you walk, it'll detect you. And if you run, it'll obviously detect you because it hears you. It makes such a weird noise. Now it says here, Sculk Sensors will not listen to vibrations that are directly created by other Sculk Sensors, which we already went over. So like I said, if you place one down, this one won't go off because that one made a noise. It's just how it works. They don't listen to each other, apparently. So it says, when a vibration is detected, a signal is sent from the source location, which is me right now, to the sensor at a speed of 1 game tick per block. So, boom, it just gets the sensor, and I think as we get farther away, the signal gets weaker. Other vibrations cannot be detected by a sensor when a signal is already traveling to it. So I guess like this. And yeah, see how we double jumped there? So we jump once and jump again, and it didn't detect it again. So it kind of has like a delay to it, as you guys can see. When the signal has arrived, the sensor will be activated for 40 game ticks, approximately 2 seconds. So let's test that. So here we go, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, that's about 2 seconds. So it stays active. The redstone signal for this guy stays active for about 2 seconds roughly. Sculk sensors can detect vibrations in an 8-block radius around it. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and right here. Yeah, okay, so that's the last block. So right here, it can't detect me. Go here, it can detect me. So an 8-block radius, my dudes. That's pretty good. And that is also from side to side as well. So it's a radius. Now it says here, Sculk sensors send a redstone signal when they are activated. Okay, that makes sense. The strength of redstone signal is inversely proportional to the distance the vibration signal is traveled. Okay, so basically, however far you are is how weak the signal will be. So if we're up close, it's gonna have a stronger signal, and if we're back far away, it has a weaker signal. So apparently the maximum signal is actually on top of it. So it kind of sounds like it changes noises as we get farther away. It kind of gets quieter, as you guys can hear. All right, so now it gets even more technical, and I don't know a ton about redstone, and this is even kind of like more complicated. So it says here, Sculk sensors have a unique interaction with comparators. Each vibration in the game falls under a certain frequency value. I'm going to pull up the chart for you guys in just a second. And this value can be measured with a comparator. So this is kind of cool. With the right contraption, this allows you to detect when a certain action has occurred nearby. So it says like a step is a 1 frequency value, a flap is a 2, a swim is a 3, an elytra fall is 4, hit ground is 5, splash is 6, wolf shaking is 6. So there's all kinds of these values. I'm not going to go through them all. I got the list up for you guys on the screen, but that's kind of interesting how it has like frequency values when you actually use it with a comparator. Now, if you guys are pretty technical into Minecraft, you guys will probably already know how to use this, but as me, I'm no redstone engineer, and I kind of don't really do this kind of stuff. Who knows? I might try working on a farm in the future using them because they are very interesting and very cool. All right, now this is kind of cool. We're gonna pull out some wool here. Apparently wool can stop the vibration. So let's see here. So I put a piece of wool in front, and there you go. It actually stops the signal of vibration to the Sculk sensor. And when we go, okay, if we're on top of the wool, it doesn't. But if it's in the way, it actually doesn't work. And if we jump over here, oh, okay, yeah, I was gonna say it should work on an angle, but it might not work right here. Yeah, it has to be on an angle. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of like a blocker, a signal blocker. All right, so that's basically it about these Sculk sensors. Damn, they are very complicated. Now, a cool thing I thought of that you actually can do to set them off to each other, because as you guys can see, they won't give them each other like a signal. So we could probably put a door beside it. Let's do an iron door, because it'll open and close it, right? There you go. So right there, as you guys can see, we can open the door just like that. And if we place the door now... Okay, so see, they're probably gonna emit... Let's see. Will they emit a... Oh, no, they won't. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see now. Okay, let's watch this. Let's see how this works. Okay, this is kind of cool. They're now sending their signals back and forth because the noise from the door. So this is really complicated, but really cool at the same time. Kind of easy in a way, but damn, we could really need to do some research and some knowledge on redstone to get these like working. And if you guys have a cool idea, let me know in the comments what you guys would use these Sculk sensors for, because I honestly don't know. Besides maybe setting up like wireless doors, maybe some traps, some cool traps would be interesting. Like, I don't know, maybe TNT. So you're sneaking through the forest, right? And all of a sudden, you stand up for just a second. The Sculk sensor detects your movement. And all of a sudden, boom, baby. Oh my gosh. You're dead, and the Sculk sensor is also dead as well. So, I don't know. It didn't work out too good for him. Now, also, one thing you can do with these Sculk sensors is you can put them underwater, which is very cool. Oh, and they actually emit some light, which is very neat. So they are waterlogged, as you guys can see, versus this door right here, which is not waterlogged. And let's put another one here. So that looks pretty cool. Look at that. It actually glows underwater. That is cool. All right, my dudes, so that wraps up our brand new snapshot of 20W49A. That was a very cool snapshot. The Sculk sensors are very cool to see and actually be able to use them and check them out. I don't even know what I would use these things for yet. If you guys have ideas, like I said, drop them in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys are going to use these Sculk sensors for. So thank you so much for watching. Let's see if we smash that 100 like goal. And also, if you are new to the channel, make sure to smash that sub button. All right, my dudes, I will see you dudes in the next Minecraft video. Peace out, my dudes.